morning, Charging Wildcats. Today is Wednesday, September 12th. I'm Jordan Howard.
And I'm Indy Harper, and today is also pew, 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 National Video Game Day. So grab a controller, sit back, and listen to today's announcements. NLR is having an on-campus program called North Little Rock Works. The program helps students stay motivated in school and help build a career that fits their dreams. For more information, meetings will be held in the cafeteria every Tuesday at 4:30 p.m.
Attention all artists. The Thea Foundation is hosting its annual Thea Paves the Way Sidewalk Chalk Art event on Saturday, September 22nd. The event will take place at the Clinton Library from 8 a.m. to noon, where community members and organizations come together to cover the sidewalks in vibrant art. Save the date and come out to this colorful event.
Another thing to keep in mind for those of you who may be interested in the Thea Foundation Art Gallery, which will be having a showing this Friday night before September 21st from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. Everyone is invited to come, view some amazing art, former local creators, and even some of your classmates.
Time to get ready for college. College and Career Fair will be held on Thursday, September 27th from 5 p.m. to 7. Universities such as John Brown, Harris Stone, UCA, and more will be visiting.
Have you hit your glow up yet? If not, try GlowCo. That is the theme for this year's homecoming. Homecoming dates forms will be available on Monday, September 17th. If you and your date are both from NLRHS, the only one form needs to be submitted. Please make sure all of your debts are cleared. Also, you should have received an order form for the homecoming t-shirts orders and are due by September 18th.
Hi everyone, are you planning on going to homecoming? Well, if so, do not forget that you have to have a registration form.
Wait, a registration form? What's that?
Here, take a look.
This looks really confusing.
Oh, come on, it's really easy. Obviously, you're going to homecoming, so you're going to have to fill out the form. Now, are you going to take a date?
No, this year I'm going solo.
Well, then you're done. Go turn it into Miss Rogers in room A222 or Miss Taylor in D208.
Hey, wait. I'm taking a date. What does it mean I have to do?
Okay, so you have a few extra steps. Does your date go to NLR?
Yep.
Okay, so after you finish filling out the left side of your form, pass it to your date for them to fill out the right side of the form. And when you're done, take it to Miss Rogers in A222 or Miss Taylor in D208.
Hold up. So, actually turns out I did get a date, but there's one small problem. They don't go to North Little Rock. So what do I do?
Well, you still fill out the left side of your form, give it to your date to fill out the right side of the form, but then you must attach a printed copy of your date's school or state issued ID to the registration form. Then you may take it to Ms. Rogers in A222 or Ms. Taylor in D208.
Well, how do I attach the ID?
Take a picture of it, print it, staple it, no big deal.
What if my date doesn't have an ID?
They need to get one.
Well, I'm sure it's fine. My date is 32 years old, so I'm sure they could figure out how to fill out the form.
Yeah, that's great, but they can't come. Only students between the ages of 9th grade and 20 years old may attend.
Okay, all clear? Any more questions? Don't forget your registration form. Also, don't forget you must allow 48 hours for your registration form to be processed. So, do not wait until the last minute. Registration forms are due at 3:30 p.m. on October 2nd in Miss Rogers' room A222 or Miss Taylor's room in D208.
On the note of t-shirts, the cross-country team is selling t-shirts and tank tops to support their team. For more information, please contact the athletic office. T-shirt order forms and money will be due by Friday, September 14th in the athletic office.
And the first home game will be held September 14th against the Whitehaven. But we want to go ahead and remind you of the stadium rules. No one should be dropped off at the main street. Middle school students are required to be accompanied by an adult to enter the stadium.
All students must have an ID to sit in the student sections. No running around or horseplay. No standing in the concourse areas. No loitering behind the bleachers, in the concession areas, or restrooms.
No spectators on the field at any time unless authorized by school personnel. 10 minutes after the end of the game, all spectators must vacate the stadium and parking areas.
Only individuals with handicapping conditions and their caregivers may sit in the designated area. And finally, school personnel reserve the right to ask any violators to vacate the stadium. You may check all these rules on the district website at nlrsd.org.
We would like to remind you again about our athletics app, which will feature all our football home games streamed live. Our first home game will be streamed this Friday, September 14th. This app is free and available right now at the App Store. Just search for North Little Rock Charging Wildcats.
Student Council has a dress closet that is open to any students who need a dress or for a formal or semi-formal event, such as homecoming or prom. If you are interested in a dress, contact Ms. Rogers at rogersc@nlrsd or Ms. Taylor at taylorc@nlrsd.org.
And finally, Charging Wildcat mascot tryouts will be held Thursday, September 13th, right after school. Please sign up with Coach Stella in room D309. You will need to pick up a parent permission form, and you must have physical on file to be eligible to try out. And that's the news that we have for today, Wildcats. But we want to make sure that you guys know that this Friday's home game theme is red, white, and blue. Now, remember that if you have any announcements or comments, you can contact us via email at nlrtv@nlrc.org.
And don't forget to follow us on Twitter at NLRTV4 and on Instagram at NLRTV_NLRHS. And please subscribe to our NLRTV YouTube channel.
Have a great day, Wildcats! Oh, Cameron!
If you and your date are both from NLRHS, the only one form needs to be submitted. Please make sure all of your debts are cleared. Oh, I was so close. We would like to remind you again about our Athletes app. We will feature all football home games, again,
It's athletics.
athletics app, which will, okay. We would like to remind you again about our Athletes app. Athletes app. We'd like to remind you again, our Athletes app. We would like to remind you again about our athletics. Oh, I'm so sorry. Athletics app, about our athletics app. Yes. We would like to remind you again about our athletics app, which will feature all of our football home games streamed live. On first home game will be our first home game will be.
Blooper.
No, I'm not. I'm like glitching out.
Yeah, that's a blooper.